If you stumbled upon this video, then that means that you are probably looking at Musiversal, or you've seen the ad for Musiversal. $199 a month for unlimited professional remote recording sessions for pretty much any instrument that you can think of. And you might be wondering, is this too good to be true? Is it a scam? Well, I signed up for the service. I used it for several months. I produced some songs with it. And today I'm going to show you those results, and you can find out for yourself if you think it might be worth it for you or not. I will get into some of my thoughts about the services, as well as what I think you should know before signing up, and what kind of skills that you may want to invest in for yourself to get the most out of this service. All right, so we're jumping into the DAW here, and you can see I have a bunch of tracks up. I have some completed songs here, as well as some stems where you can hear the performances and the tones of some of the particular musicians. These are stems that have been mixed, so these aren't going to be the raw tracks. These are mixed tracks, so it kind of gives you an idea of what you should expect when you take your production from A to Z. All right, so this first track that we're going to listen to is called Ascension. I utilized a drummer, a bass player, auxiliary percussionist, and some background vocalists. I did the vocals, the guitars, the synths myself, so keep that in mind. This is going to be the full mixed and mastered version. Here we go. All right, so that's the song right there. I think it sounds pretty good. The drummer, the bass player, the percussionist were all really easy to work with. But here is the thing that you have to know going into the service, is that I comped and edited all of these performances. So the drums, the bass, the percussionist, I really went in with a roadmap for them and let them do their thing. But I had to do, the comping on the other side of it. I did some timing, some other editing. And that's the biggest skill set you should have going into the service to get the most out of it, is knowing how to edit and get what you need out of the performances they give you. Because you have 30 minutes with the musician. It goes really, really quickly. And if you don't know what you're looking for, then you may not get the results that you want. So keep that in mind. However, they do have services that will edit for you, comp for you, but you're going to be using up one of your sessions because you only book 4 at a time. That's kind of one of the ceilings on the unlimited, is that you have 4 sessions you can book at any given time. And if you're going to have someone edit something, that's going to be one session. It may be a week, 2 weeks out before you can get that session going. And if you are doing, say, multiple tunings on multiple vocals, or comps on multiple different tracks, you may have to book multiple sessions, which is going to really slow down your production. So learn how to edit yourself, and you can really speed up the process. I was going through almost 10 sessions a month when I was using this service on a regular. So keep that in mind. Also, if you want to learn how to do better vocal editing, I'm going to do a shameless plug here. Go in the link in the description below, click on it. I'm going to be running some live workshops. It's going to be vocal production from A to Z. I mean, vocals are the most important part of your entire production. And it's also the thing that could take the longest. Again, if you're having multiple stacks, timing, tuning, layering, all those things take a lot of effort and time. And if you can learn to do it yourself, well, you're going to be able to really, leverage stuff like this and get a lot of songs done. So I go through the entire A to Z of modern vocal production and how to make your vocals really pop and sound amazing. It's the tips and tricks I learned from a Grammy-nominated music producer, and then I also used to help assist him with some major productions. So go in the link, click on it. It might be a waitlist right now, so if it is a waitlist, just go sign up. It lets me know that you're interested, and we'll be in touch. All right, so we're going to listen to another song here. This song is called Engagement. It's going to be a little bit more of like an alternative kind of pop country tune. I used electric guitar players, bass players, drummers, auxiliary percussionists like bongos, tambourines, all kinds of crazy stuff on this one, as well as some background vocalists. And yeah, I mean, I pretty much used all musicians for this one. I think I only did the vocals on this one, and then everything else I outsourced to Musiversal. Here we go. I think that sounds pretty good. I would say though, again, I did a lot of comping. I actually did multiple sessions with the guitar players, tried out different piano players, because there's a lot happening in this song. There's a lot of really fast licks, a lot of different guitar licks, and I just sometimes was wanting more from it. So I had to go back and do multiple sessions with some of these players to get exactly what I wanted. So it just goes to show you're not just going to get one take and done. I mean, you could use it, but if you really want to elevate your productions, you're going to have to know what it is you're looking for and really direct the process. That was been my experience, but if you can do that, you can get a lot out of this service. All right, let's just dive into some of the stems. We're going to go to this track right here called The Beginning of June, where I had a lot of percussion, like a wine bottle, some crazy stuff like that. Let's see here. Yeah, as you can hear, let's throw in some of the drums. I had some let's go ahead and get all. I mean, that's a bit of a breakdown of what you're going to get if you sign up for Musiversal. Is it a scam? Absolutely not. It's a great service if you know what it is that you're looking for out of your music. If you think you can just kind of show up to a session and just tell them to go for it, they can do that, but you may not get the results that you're looking for. You really want to be able to create a blueprint through pre-production. I would use virtual instruments a lot of times to kind of give an idea of what I was thinking to then give to the musician, and they're usually able to run with it and do a fantastic job. But again, after the fact, I needed a comp. I needed to sometimes do a little bit of tuning, if not some timing, depending on what the instrument was, to really make sure everything works the way that I wanted it to work. So again, you're going to really want to hone in on your editing and your production skills before using this service to really maximize it and get the most out of it. If you want to learn how to edit the most important part of the entire production, which is your vocals, I can help you with that. If you want to click on that link in the description, head on over to Song Production Pros and then sign up for one of the live workshops and learn how I do vocal production from A to Z using modern technology, not having to have an audio engineering degree You don't even need to have a really good space. I mean, all the stuff that you just heard, I did in this room right here. And I learned all these tips and tricks from a Grammy nominated engineer, done it on some major productions, as well as these songs that you heard. So I can show you how to do all of that, how to take your raw scratch vocals all the way to polished, professional, awesome sounding vocals from A to Z. Little framework for you that you can plug in and then repeat and always have great sounding vocals. So make sure you sign up for that. Also, if you want to try Musiversal for a discounted rate, you can sign up with my coupon code in the description as well. It should give you, I think, 25% off or $25 off your first month. And if you do sign up with it, reach out to me and let me know that you used it. So that way I can also see if I can hook you up with a free session from Musiversal while you wait on that wait list. So make sure to do that as well. And I hope this video is helpful for you. Musiversal scam. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, let me know which of these songs you like the most. These are going to be coming out here very, very shortly on Spotify and all the other DSP platforms, whatever you want to listen to your music on. So keep an ear out for that. Again, I'm Brad Johnson from Song Production Pros. Pleasure to have you around. I'll see you in the next video.